Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this is the fall time, and this is the time of the year where I am preparing my house for the winter, preparing my house for the cold. Unfortunately, I live up here in the Midwest where it can get very cold. We can get a lot of snow, and in the drop of the hat, it can be 60 degrees like it is now, and then next week it can be below zero or in the 20s or whatever. So I'm going to share with you a few emergency items that I keep in my car that is a good idea for every virtuous woman to keep on hand. So the first thing I want to start off with is my coffee can, and I'm going to do a separate video of my emergency backpack, but every item that I mentioned today, except for one, is going to fit inside this coffee can. So if you're a coffee drinker, go ahead, wash out the coffee can that you normally would throw away, and let me show you how to repurpose it for a emergency car item. So first thing is the coffee can itself. Inside of my coffee can, I keep maybe about 6 or 7 of these tea lights. You can get these from the Dollar Tree, you can get them from Walmart, wherever you shop, and you can even get the ones that are a little bit thicker and they're going to last a little bit longer. The reason you want to have these is because if you're ever stuck on the side of the road, or for some reason in long traffic and you have to turn your car off because you're not moving, you don't have any gas, whatever the situation is, having a coffee can, making sure that the inside is made of this aluminum, having a coffee can, putting it in your car on the floor, cracking a window, that's very important that you crack a window, and then having a match, lighting your match will keep you from freezing. It's not going to make your car 90 degrees, 70 degrees, but it may be the difference between you and your baby freezing to death. So again, keeping a coffee can with some tea lights, lighting a few tea lights, putting it on the ground, crack a window, and it will make your car warm enough to keep you from freezing. So that's why I keep a coffee can with all of my items. Next thing I keep in my coffee can are a few of my emergency blankets. So I keep a few, one, because you may see a homeless person that you can bless them with one of these during the winter time. I think I paid for a pack of like 10 of these or 8 of these. I paid like $5 for Amazon. So I keep a few in the car. These are great because they are for emergencies and they will help reflect your body heat back into you so that you can stay warm. And then of course, you guys know, if you watch my other video, you guys know I'm a frequent movie theater goer. So of course I have my movie theater blanket that always stays in my car. But these are my coffee can ones. Next thing I keep are a pair of fuzzy socks. So you can get these from anywhere. One thing is, if no matter how warm you are dressed, if your feet are not warm, the rest of your body will not be warm, at least for me. So I like to keep these because I'm also one of those people that push the envelope of wearing sandals even in the fall time. I wear sandals till I literally cannot anymore. So having these, and maybe even having a pair of gym shoes that just stay in your car, is a good idea, because you never want to be stranded and you're caught in heels or uncomfortable boots or wedges or whatever you wear that may not be made for walking a long distance. So here's some fuzzy socks. Get those for $1 or whatever. I also keep a pair of gloves, and I make sure that I get the gloves that have the fingers, have this little whatever this is called, so that I can text. So if I need to use my phone and it's an emergency and I'm, you know, trying to stay warm and my car is stopped or whatever, these gloves keep me from having to take my fingers out in order to text for help or call for help or whatever. So I keep my gloves in there. Next thing I keep is a few of these hot hands. Okay, again, really cheap, get them from Walgreens. This will also stay warm for 18 hours. So if I need to put these in my socks, put these on my hands, maybe put this on your chest, maybe put this inside the emergency blanket, however you got to make it work to stay warm while you're on the side of the road or whatever, trying to stay warm, you can do so. These are, again, really cheap. These are like 20 cents, 20, 25 cents, especially after winter at Walgreens. I get these all the time. So these, again, still in my coffee can. Next thing I'm not going to show, but it's important to keep in your coffee can, is some money, however much money you feel is comfortable to keep, because if someone helps you, if you want to tip the emergency response, or I forgot what their name is, the people that come and get you when your tire is flat or whatever. If you have to tip them, or maybe a nice person, you know, pulled over and helped you, you have some cash to give them. I don't really like to say, well, do you have a Zelle, you have a Cash App, and then you got to put all that in your phone. I like to be able to fold it up and give somebody whatever, and thank them for assisting me in my damsel of in distress moment. So however much cash you feel comfortable keeping in your car, it's a good idea, just in case you need to ask for help and somebody pulls over and helps you, you have something to give them. And keep them in small bills, because maybe you have to help two people helps you or whatever. Just think that through. Next is not obviously not going to fit in my coffee can, but I keep it, and it is my emergency jumper cables. So I never open this, so I never use them, so I really can't talk about how great they are. I've had this for a few years, or a year and a half or something like that. But I love this brand because this was recommended to me by my former mechanic. Also, this brand here also comes with the battery also has some cables for my phone, so if I need to charge my phone, I could do so. My car is stopped or whatever. I could also jump my car if for some reason the battery has died or whatever. So this is something also you want to keep in your car just in case you need it. Now, the next thing was a car solar charger. Now, I keep a portable battery in my purse, but if for some reason I've used all the juice on that, my car doesn't start or something like that, having a solar charger is great, because at least I have another power source that I can use to charge my phone, to call for help or whatever. And then if for some reason I'm there for a very long time. Okay, so my phone died for the third time. So let me get back here. So I said you would have a solar charger. It's a great source, backup power, especially if you're on the side of the road for a very long time. At least you know the sun can charge it if you are caught in the daytime. The next thing I keep in my coffee can is some index cards with some important numbers. So, you know, when I was a teenager, I remember driving my grandma's car and it cut off on me, and I didn't have a cell phone with me. So a stranger helped me, and I was able to get a hold of my family because I remembered my aunt's number by heart. So I don't rely on having my contacts. I've gotten into the habit of either memorizing numbers or having them written down. So on your index card, you can maybe have your insurance information, maybe your emergency people to come change your tire or do whatever, maybe some emergency numbers of people you know may live around, maybe your husband's cell phone, you know, work phone, whatever you need, have it on an index card in case for some reason you can't pull up your contacts on your cell phone. You have to use a stranger's phone. So like I said, that's just some things that you can get started for your emergency car coffee can. I will do a separate video on an emergency backpack for your car as well. Stay safe, ladies. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.